hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be a ZVZ, a macro ZVZ, featuring Jaedong and Effort. Holy smokes, this is rare. It is so rare to see Jaedong and Effort matched up, and it's even rarer to see the matchup go longer than 7 to 10 minutes. So here we are, our Neo Sylphid. Top side, it's going to be our red Zerg player. It's going to be Effort. And in the bottom left side of Neo Sylphid, it's going to be Jaedong, under his Smurf name he's using recently, Barcode 1 Barcode. This is from around June 2023, so it's a super new replay sent to me by RJB of RJB TV fame. Check him out at youtube.com/@RJB_TV. There's probably a link to his channel in the description if you don't know how to type that out. And man, you know it's an RJB replay when it features Jaedong and Effort in a long ZVZ. All right, so we're gonna go, 9 pool. 9 pool versus 9 pool from Jaedong. Okay. Versus what? What opening here? From Effort, from CSW Parking, which is one of Effort's more famous Smurf names. Is it going to be an overpool? Is it going to be a hatch? Oh my gosh. Is it going to be a hatch first? All right, man. Hatch first versus 9 pool. Effort, you're in a lot of trouble. Yeah. 11 supply. Hatch first against a 9 pool, which means that it is almost done. Are we saving up larva? Yes, we are. Larva 1, larva 2. Larva 3 will be here by the time the spawning pool is done. Jaedong knows his stuff. And Kachow. Come on, third larva. Come on, third larva. Oh, it is here. It's just, are we stacked? There are 3 sets of lings being made. They're only, oh, yep. You can barely see the other egg, just right behind this egg, right here. Bam. Yeah. All right, so 6 lings on the way, immediately going into a lair. The spawning pool for Effort, halfway done. But this Terry the Overlord did see the lings. So are we going to pull? We're going to pull the drones? We're going to cancel this hatch? Decision making time here. So he's going to make 6 lings of his own starting right now. But cancel it? Cancel it? Does not cancel it. Does pull the drones, though. The drones need to stop these lings from hacking this thing down while the lings are being made. Yeah, pretty classic stuff here. Are all these drones going to die, though, is the question. They can afford to die. Some of them can afford to die anyway. Dude, 2 more lings coming in. Dude, getting this hatch would be so massive. It'd be so big. This is just a punish right here is what this is. Oh, but he saves it. He saves it with his own lings, with his own drones. Jaedong's like, man. I wanted that hatch so bad, but I'm going to send my slow lings in. Both players going for speed. But man, that Spire's getting started from Jaedong. He's 1 base mutating this thing, which again, Terry the Overlord sees. Terry the Overlord sees all and is reporting all back to Effort. So he says, all right, look. I only have 8 drones remaining, but I do have 2 bases, and Jaedong only has 1. His drone count is not super hot. He's going to have mutas out before I am. Well before I am. So he's going to have to throw up some spores here. I mean, this is just not something... This is not something you can just be like, I'll get my own Spire and catch up. No, you don't even have a lair yet. This is really problematic. However, look at the number of lings that are out. Okay, wall it off. Wall it off. Look at this. He's doing the thing we see with Zealot sometimes. Why are you attacking this egg? I've seen actually, when I'm selecting the egg in a replay and it dies, sometimes it crashes the game. So I'm not going to select the egg. But just know, eventually Zerglings will be able to kill it. It's got like 10 armor, so it's 1 damage per hit from these lings. But they attack quickly, which is nice. Jaedong comes in, says, are you getting a lair? No? All right, cool. Just got 1 drone on gas, which means you're trying to drone up, which means you're just going to get spores out. You're going to try to get spores out to counter these mutalisks. And 1 muta on the way. 2 mutas on the way. 2 mutas on the way. 3 mutas, maybe? It's actually minerals. He's a little bit starved on here. 3 mutas on the way. You really want 3. 2 mutas aren't going to do a whole lot for you. Oh, he stops attacking the egg. Interesting. Interessante. Yeah, there's the Evo Chamber. I don't know. Is he a little bit late on this? Creep Colony coming up. Creep Colony at here too. Like, the natural base deserves a Creep Colony, and there it is. But it's not covering this mineral line at all. What if the mutas come over here, Effort? Oh, Effort. Oh, Effort. I don't know. Okay, so look. So Effort's in trouble except for the fact that he's got 2 bases. He's up 13 to 9 workers right now. So the mutas come in, and that worker lead that you were so proud of, it's in trouble. That's what I'm trying to say here. Oh, he's trying to get another spore up. He gets, you know. Okay, there's a spore coming up with the mineral line in the natural base too. So, wow, 2 spores per base. Still up 3 workers after that. Man, ZVZ, knife fight in a phone booth type stuff. Your econ, you never feel safe to super drone up in ZVZs. Expanding is dangerous, as we saw in this first stages of this game. Finally, the egg goes down, and Effort's like, it's go time. But guess who's back home? A Mutalisk. 3 mutas. So the Lings, all right, the Lings go. There's a Sunken. The mutas cleared up. I mean, Ling, Sunken, muta combo. Effort wants no part in that. Just making sure there's not a second base up anywhere, right? Did Jaedong sneak a second base up on me when I wasn't paying attention? I don't think he had the opportunity to. Because he's making mutas with his minerals and Lings with his minerals and mutas with his gas, which isn't really necessary to make hatcheries. But, yo. This is awesome. This is some good stuff so far. But longer this is 1 base to 2 base, the worse it is going to be for the one true Dong. Getting another spore up. Just traditionally, the player that gets spores up against mutas just loses the game. Because you're spending resources on these creeps, sacrificing drones. But he's got this 18 to 11 worker lead because he's got the 2 bases. So the mutas are like, well, we can kill stuff that sits here between the 2 spores, but not much of any. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So if the Lings can take down these spores. Yeah, look at these mutas being like, no, you don't want to come in here. You don't want to save the spores. Maybe you do. +1 flyer attack on the way. Jaedong's trying to 1 base muta this thing into the ground. And I just, the longer it goes on, the worse it is for him. I mean, sure, sniping down this gas would be hot, but there are Lings. Every time the Lings try to pop out to defend against the blue Lings, the mutas shut it down. Yeah, I think this gas is going to die. So it evens up the gas income. Takes it from 2 to 1. Well, takes it from 1 to 1 to 0 to 1. Actually giving Jaedong a gas income advantage, which is interesting. Spire's finally on the way from Effort. He's got his lair up at his natural. Doesn't have a lot of HP on it, about 50% HP because of the early Ling shenanigans. And the Lings of Effort sneak across the map and say, well, we can take down this macro hatch you're trying to make. Sure, you got a Sunken. Sure, you got a Mutalisk down here. Is that enough to save it? And actually, yes, it is, incredibly enough. 3 mutas, enough to save it. Yeah, every time these Lings flee from the protection of the spore, the mutas are like, no. How about not? How about not doing that? There are 7 mutas out. That +1 flyer attack is so close. Jaedong can smell it. He saves his macro hatch. Is he going to expand? He's thinking about it. He's got a drone in the expansion locale. So he's really considering it that way. But yeah, again, this is an RJB replay, right? If it's in something you're like, oh, long ZBZ with Jaedong and Effort. Wow. Then it was something that Jaedong sent me. You can just make that assumption. 10 mutas out for Jaedong. I mean, the spore count is... Okay, does he have enough? He's got the +1 attack. He's like trying to soften up the spores with his Lings. So we don't lose... Nah, man, he had 10 mutas. He's all the way down to 7. But, oh, he got both those spores, which means the Spire's gonna die. And it is because Jaedong really wants it to die. Control, nice control against those Scourge. And the Spire gets sniped. This is insane. Jaedong's like, I was going to try to get a second base, but a bunch of Zerglings showed up. I've got Lings, I've got a Sunken, I'll be okay. Muta's going after the Evo Chamber, has to be replaced, or no more spores, which is crazy. So that spore pops, starts getting some shots off. That Evolution Chamber, dead. Yeah, 20 HP, no way that was going to survive. But, casually losing 2 mutas for no reason. Little careless there. Jaedong, careful, dude. 16 to 12 workers at 10 minutes. Only in ZVZ does the Zerg player have 12 drones at 10 minutes. Or it's been some crazy aggressive opening against Terran and Protoss. Even then, whoa, such low econ here. Oh, why is that drone being stupid with its pathing? Did this? Oh no, the pathing is stupid. Oh no, this spore. Did this spore get in the way of the? What? Effort? No. All right. Well, oh yeah. See, Jaedong's like, I could take a second base. No, says Effort. You cannot. Forces a cancel, kills the drone, and flees. So, yeah, 14 to 13 workers. Effort hasn't really been able to get up a massive advantage when it comes to overall worker count today. And in fact, Jaedong has pulled ahead. But having 2 bases versus having 1 base is a big deal due to this pathing. Effort has to recognize this pathing is happening. They're popping out on top. Is that because there's a drone? Is there a Ling sitting there that's causing? I don't know what's causing this. Oh, it's got to be the spore. Oh, he's okay. Yeah, he stuck a Ling in there to block that exit, so they have to come out this exit there. So he fixed the problem with a single Ling. I love that. Oh my gosh, it's another cancel on the second base. Another cancel on the second base. Insanity. Are we going to be able to get up to Hive Tech today in this ZVZ? It's been going on long enough. 11:30 is pretty long for a ZVZ. For like the history of ZVZ. Not even like the current meta. New Spire going to finish from Effort. His 3 mutas are going to get some friends. Happy to hear that. But you're way behind on your upgrades, yeah? +1 attack's already done for Jaedong. He's working on +1 Flyer Carapace. So he's going to have that up, which is so good. He's going to have that to lord over Effort here. Wait, there's still drones that pop out the top sometimes. Why? Somebody needs to explain the mechanics of what is happening here. Zergling's like, you're still on 1 base? No, my second base is 2/3 of the way complete. Effort says, oh yeah? What if I send 3 Lings down? And Jaedong says, no, it's not going to be enough, man. Sorry. But, see, 2 gas. 2 gas versus 1 gas. This is what we need. This is what we need from Effort. He just, bam, popped out 9 mutas. Just like that. Jaedong's muta count is 10. But Jaedong also has the +1 flyer attack upgrade, which on that glaive bounce is awesome. And finally, the second pace is up for Jaedong at 12 minutes. Feels like it's been an eternity because it kind of has. Whew. Second gas up too as soon as he could. And here comes the Mutaflock of Effort with a little bit of Scourge support, which Jaedong has not made today. So Scourge connecting, I don't know, sure, they're connecting on Jaedong's mutas. Let's say they're doing that. Oh, he has his own Scourge out. All right. So it's 10 mutas versus, yeah, only 7 mutas with that +1 flyer. Gosh. No, another muta dies. The Scourge are crazy, though. Trying to muta micro. That was sick. Sick muta micro. Absolutely sick. Muta micro there. This is intense, man. ZVZs, the highest level, always intense. It's just that usually are over at about 7 minutes. Why? Like 1 out of how many? Oh, that one's going north. 1 out of every 3? This gas mining is incredibly inefficient. This one's going to pop. Yeah. So, like, every time they bump on each other, that's when somebody pops out this north exit. See, if they're smooth, everything's okay. Oh, he had to adjust, and now someone pops out the top. Yeah, that's so weird. Macro hatch on the way from Effort. Like I said, are we going to see a hive? Unlikely. Hives are very unpopular in this matchup. I think I've only ever seen a ZVZ featuring hives in lower level amateur ZVZs, which can still be incredible, mind you. There's this, oh, what was the game that I cast? It was a crazy ZVZ. Was it Skillet Master? No, that was a ZVP, I think. That was Gosu, though. I don't know. Ask me for the link to a ZVZ featuring like defilers and ultras and lurkers and stuff. And I'll give it to you. I'll link it to you. I'll respond to your comment because I read anyone's comment and anyone ever makes on the channel. If you're a ZVZ fan and you're like, why don't we ever see, you know, defilers? Like a plague would be so good. Oh, I did cast a Castro versus Leenox ZVZ that got into Hive Tech. And there were plagues on the Mutaflox and there were ensnares too. Because there were queens out. See that queen's nest? And we are getting a hive. Let's go! Effort! Busting out a hive for us today. Love you, Effort. Let's do this. But, yeah. I mean, that was... Castro versus Leenox, a great one. If you want to link to that, let me know, too. So, I have cast a few ZVZs in the past that have featured more than Mutalisks and Hydras and Lings, because that's usually as far as this matchup ever goes. Anything beyond that is asking for a lot. I guess Scourge. Scourge, Muta, Hydra, Ling. That's about it. Lurker Tech is a lot to ask for. Hive Tech is incredibly hard to ask for. Queens, they're rare enough as is in StarCraft. Asking for it in a ZVZ is a big, big request. But Jaedong, after being down a base for a while, is getting his third base up. These Lings are trying to shut it down, but no. No, Jaedong is waiting for that. He's like, I saw you scout that. I saw you scout that third base with your Scourge. You're not getting down there and shutting it down, friends. I'm sorry. I am very sorry. And actually, 2 Lings are going to make it down. Wait. 1 Ling. 1 Ling makes it down. Goes bah, 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 bah. No upgrades on this guy, by the way. No upgrades on any Lings, by the way. Who's upgrading Lings in this matchup? Neither Effort or Jaedong today. And, oh, got the first hit. Oh! 2 HP on this guy. What a trooper. Boy, imagine if he had a +1 attack upgrade. How much more effective this would be. Greater Spire! Dude, Effort is going Devourers today. Yeah, that's a Castro versus Leenox thing too. We saw Devourers in that matchup and Defilers. All sorts of great stuff. Jaedong says, well, the game's gone on long enough that I suppose I should get a hive too, so he's late on that. But he got a third base up, which is nice, because having 3 gases versus having 2 gases is a wonderful thing. Especially considering I think this is still inefficient. Yeah, see this guy? I almost kill this Spore. I think you're okay without this Spore at this point, Effort. Having your gas income be more efficient is more important than having this Spore. That's my personal opinion. I mean, I'm not a professional player. I suppose I do get paid to cast Brood War, so I'm a professional in that way. But my professional opinion is killing the Spore would be good for you. +1 Flyer Carapace is done for the Mutalisks. For Effort, she's really trying to shut down this third base. Jaedong says, I'm going to prepare for that, thanks. Oh, 2 Carapace, +1 attack. The upgrade advantage for Jaedong is massive. Consume and Plague on the way from Effort. That's what we're here for. Immediately, Greater Spire from Jaedong. He knows what's going on here. Look at the Scourge versus Scourge battle. Awesome. All right, Greater Spire, you done? 2 Defiler Mount. Oh, he's getting consumed, and that's right. Oh my gosh. Wait. Did he cancel his Greater Spire? He was Greater Spiring, right? He canceled it, and I think threw down 2 Defiler Mounds instead. He's going for Plague instead of Devourers. I can respect that. I mean, this is just going to come down to a sick Muta versus Muta battle, and then all of Jaedong's Mutas are going to get plagued, and then they're going to have to run away. That's what's going to happen. This is so many Mutas from Effort. Upgrade advantage is nice, but not when you're outnumbered like 3-1. Hold the ramp. Uh-oh. 1 sunken. Not enough to hold against Lings with all of 0 attack and 0 armor. Nope. Oh my gosh. The Mutas have to come down and save it. Killing 2 drones. 30 workers to 23 in favor of Jaedong. This third base is awesome. Overlords don't have speed, which is an issue. Bad Plague! Plague catching the Mutalisks of Jaedong. Not all of them are plagued, but a good healthy number of them are. Oh gosh. That wasn't like the sick killer Plague. I I don't think Effort was going for it. Effort was going for like a all of the mutas are plagued kind of a thing. But stacking mutas in ZVZ at this stage is just suicide. You let them spread out. Just stacking them all up is really bad. Nice pick off. Nice pick off. Effort muta control. Amazing. Alright, so Scourge trying to get connections here. That's the plague! There it is! It's the mother of all plagues! Oh no! Oh no! Jaedong! And your Mutaflux! Somehow he wins that battle! Are you kidding me? Somehow his ultra-plagued mutas survive to fight another day. But Lings of Effort are running free inside the natural base, kind of. And running free inside the main base, also kind of. Dude, picking off drones like crazy. 18 drones remain for Jaedong. Lings rolling into the third base, too. I don't know about getting the hatchery, guys. A little bit ambitious there, huh? 23 to 17 workers for Effort. And Jaedong's like, I guess we move into Hydras? Got a Defiler Mound, but he doesn't seem interested in researching Consume or Plague or... Dark Swarm, I guess, could be nice here. Alright. Not even a Plague Muta. Here we go. Defiler getting chased down by Lings. Ow. That's a Scourge connection. Mutas are like, no. No, leave the Defiler alone. Oh, these Lings. This third base is a tempting magnet for Effort to send units to. This drone. I'm a third base, says the drone. No, you're not, says the 0-0 Lings. Oh, look who's getting +1 attack, though. Jaedong's getting +1 melee attack. Hey. He could be getting, +3 Carapace, but +1 melee for his Lings is on the priority right now. Ooh, Lurker aspect from Jaedong. Interesting idea. I mean, fine. Those Lings killed that Spore. Oh, gosh, sick Plague. The sickest Plague. But the Scourge Ball is huge. The one Muta is like, die, everybody. 4 kills. Looking good, this guy. And the third base of Jaedong is a ghost town. I mean... Yeah, so that Defiler, I don't know. Throw up a Dark Swarm? Like... Okay, why is this Defiler coming? Okay, just wanted to die. Just wanted to donate some Defilers here, I guess. As you do. The good news is the third base of Jaedong exists. He didn't lose the hatch. You can replace the drones sort of okay. He really doesn't have any money to spend right here, but he's choosing to spend some of it on drones. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, Effort is on 2 bases at 22 minutes. You cannot be incredibly happy about this. The lurks. But actually, the Mutas didn't bring detection with them. So surprise lurkers are a surprise. Ow, they are tearing these the Lings to pieces. Yeah, that was going to be a big Ling Muta attack. But then the lurkers were like, no? 10 kills. Oh, gosh. Oh, you guys, stop. That's a no parking zone. Okay. 7 kills and 11 kills. 7 kills and 13 kills. Third base, maybe. Oh, the counterattack of Lings. No lurkers here, though. Look at the +1 attack. The +1 attack on the Lings is so useful. Do they have Adrenal? They do. And he got them Adrenal, because of course he did. He has a Hive. And saving the 200 hit point Hive. This is Scrap friggin' Tastic. The Scrap-tasticest of ZVZs. 19 to 19 workers at 24 minutes. Effort does not have a third base. Ow. Muta's dying to Scourge everywhere. The main base getting mined out from Effort. Still never fixed this horrible gas income situation in the main. Oh, bringing the lurkers in, but guess who has detection here? I mean... So, you're just letting the lurkers die, huh? Oh, I guess there's Scourge to make sure the lurkers kind of live? Yeah, alright. I don't see that fine. It was a fine idea, I guess. 18 to 19 workers didn't really do a lot of damage there, right? Jaedong rebuilding the economy at the third base, but there are no Sunkens here. There are no Lings here. There are no Mutas here. Just trying to keep the pressure on effort. Ooh, good sniping on a bunch of these drones and getting the hive, too. By that, I mean they got the hive. There it is. That's GG. We're done. Effort, he's down. He just got 10 workers killed. He lost his hive. Jaedong's on 3 bases. I like killing one of the defiler mounts. They're like, the defiler. Wait, there's 2 defiler mounts. You can't stop defiler tech by killing a single building anymore. Oh no. Yeah, that's GG. 47 to 24 supply in favor of Jaedong. He's just got a better economy. He's got adrenalings with +1 attack, which is fantastic. He's got lurker tech, but no actual lurkers. Hold on. Effort, one last gasp here. He needs to get something done with this, and he needs to get something done with this now. And he doesn't. It's not enough, dude. These mutas are nice and everything. They got +1 carapace. Oh, they did snipe the second base of Jaedong. All right. That could be worse, but this Ling counterattack is pretty brutal. The long distance mining, yep, that's GG. Effort taps out, and Jaedong gets the win in the highest level. Highest level ZVZ that I have ever seen. Whew. Just what an absolutely disgustingly fantastic ZVZ that was. We got Defilers, man. I was thinking we would get Devourers. The fact that we got a Greater Spire indicates that we should have gotten Devourers, but we didn't. That's okay. That's fine. Just getting to Defiler tech in this matchup is a gift enough. Thank you again, RJB, for the replay. Insanely good. Insanely good. Beyond good. Batman beyond good. Double Defiler makes me laugh. I wonder how much of Effort's loss here is because the spore placement screwed up the gas harvesting in the main base. He still has 300 gas in the main at 26 minutes. That is so bad. That's how much he has it as natural. That makes no sense. Yeah, it's because of the terrible gas extraction timings and efficiency there in the main. I mean, Jaedong is not killing it at this stage of the game, right? 22 drones, 2 bases, just lost his natural. Barely has anything. He's got, you know, probably about 12 Lings, I guess, plus another like 20 here. A lot of Lings. His muta count isn't very healthy. They kept getting plagued. Effort was going for them plagues. Got some good plagues, but it wasn't enough. Jaedong being on 3 bases, getting that adrenal, getting the +1 melee attack was humongous. Ginormously humongous. So GG. Woof. What a fun game. I bet both players are just like, after that one. 103,000 points to 118,000 points. Jaedong with the lead. Both players producing similar numbers of units, but Jaedong 321 killed to 244 killed by Effort. 11 to 4 buildings raised in favor of Jaedong, and outspending Effort by only about 900 resources. But man, in a mirror matchup, outspending your opponent at all is huge. Can play huge dividends into you winning the game or losing the game. And that's what we did. We won the game. So GG Jaedong, the one true dong, comes out on top. That's what we like to see. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. And you take care of yourself.